Another amazing day in the markets today. Dow is up over 300 points. Today we'll be going over the dividends that I received in the month of March, and I will also go through my portfolio to see all these extraordinary gains that we had today. Now, this uprise in stocks and in the Dow was fueled by the banks sector going up, as well as increased confidence in China and its manufacturing. So let's get into the portfolio, but let's look at this performance in the past week. Up almost $200. Last month up almost $100. But most importantly, in the last 3 months, I'm up almost 17%, almost $1,300. That is pretty insane. And that's not even including all the dividends I've received. So let's take a look at those stocks. First of all, AbbVie Biopharmaceutical Company up a little bit. Starbucks, a position I want to add more to, is down. Hopefully it continues to go down so I can find it at a more affordable rate to buy. JP Morgan, this is one of those banks that just had a monster day today, up almost 3.5%. It had been down in the last month a little bit, and I was thinking about buying it, but I felt I already owned a good amount of it based on my portfolio, so I will wait to add more shares, but definitely a good stock. FedEx, after its bad earnings report, is up $5 today. Very impressed. Did not expect to see that. Otter Tails, a utility company, whenever the markets are doing well, people tend to take money out of stocks that pay high dividends and funnel those into other investments. You'll see that coming up here. Boeing has announced that it's hoping to not have any more planes going down because they think they have fixed the issues. So let's hope that is true. Up $72 in the last 3 months. Great stock to own. Pepsi, this has been on a tear as well recently. Not surprised that it had to slow down somewhere along the lines. 3M, a conglomerate company, up $4, 2% in the last day. Also a dividend king. United Health, now this is a stock that has been going up and down a lot in the last month, and I've been trying to buy it at different price points, but definitely will enjoy holding on to United Health in the long term. Southern Company also has been doing ridiculously well for a utilities company in the last 3 months. Looking to add more to that position. Verizon, one of the biggest telecommunications companies in the world. This company has massive profits year after year. I believe it made over $10 billion last year, which is just insane. Microsoft, one of my favorite stocks to own. Just buy it and forget about it. Just have it in your portfolio. MPW, now I recently added a few shares to this stock. It has been up a lot recently, 18%. They are in the healthcare real estate, meaning they own the land that people do, they have the medical facilities at, and MPW collects the rent on that. So definitely a good business model there. Then we have Iron Mountain, a stock I'm not too kind on for the future. We'll be looking to get out of this in the future just so I can consolidate my portfolio a little bit. ExxonMobil, I'm looking for those gas prices to continue falling because I want to add more to this position, and I know Exxon is very volatile to whatever the price of gas is. MasterCard, I made a video about this stock, and look at this. Ever since I bought it, this stock has just been going up and up. Bought it less than a month ago. Already up $18 on the position. Definitely want to add more to that. CSX and UNP. Now, I made a video last week about the railroad industry and how it had some short-term fluctuations because of flooding happening in the Midwest. And look at this. In the past week, it's up almost 5%. UNP, I was able to grab a share while it was down, and look at it. Already up again. This is how you make money in the markets. You look for that short-term hysteria and capitalize on it. And then the last stock I'm going to share with you guys is STORE. Again, a lot of these high dividend Stocks fall whenever the market is doing very well. And let's get into the dividends paid here. So as you can see, starting in March, we have SPHD, which pays a monthly dividend, low volatility, high dividend ETF. We have UNP. At the time, I only owned one share. And probably a good time to tell you, if you haven't already liked this video, if you could please do that, as well as subscribe. It really helps a growing channel like this. Then we have Pepsi. I own 3 shares, $2.78, a very consistent dividend payer. BST, Black Rock Science and Technology, nice ETF, owns a lot of Amazon. So if you can't afford the $2,000 or so dollars it costs to buy a share of Amazon, this stock will really help, or ETF. No, let's actually filter by just dividends. And we also have United Health. Recently bought more of this stock, 90 cents a share. Reality Income, the monthly dividend stock, very nice to have in my portfolio. The railroad stock CSX, only own 1 share, only pays 24 cents, but it has been growing its dividend. Applied Materials, 40 cents. It doesn't raise its dividends, consistently been at about 10 or 20 cents. Microsoft, own a couple shares of this, doesn't raise its dividend by much, but obviously, they have a lot of cash on hand. 3M, a dividend king, $2.88. J&J, Johnson & Johnson, just won a recent lawsuit in their favor, so they are known also to raise their dividend a lot. ExxonMobil, 82 cents a share. Otter Tails, 35 cents. Southern, 60 cents. Southern pays almost a 5% dividend, plus it's appreciated a lot the last couple of months. Visa pays a very small dividend, but grows a lot in appreciation. And we also had Ford at 45 cents, Pfizer at $2.16, Intel 95 cents, Boeing, huge one here, $2.06 per share for a grand total of $4.11. And that will do it for the month of March. I made about $26 in passive income in the month of March. And this was compared to March 2018, where I only made, that was my first full-time month in the stock market, where I only made 50 cents. So to go from 50 cents to almost $26 is quite amazing. Can't wait to see what I'll be making next year. And that's really the beauty of investing. So I'll be sure to keep putting out videos. If you guys could please comment what you want to see next and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys.